This video is inspired by Splice's Storytime animation doesn't feel relatable anymore. This isn't really meant to be a response video, just a couple of thoughts I had while watching the video, and this is all purely from my own perspective. This will also be a mini introduction to my channel since I haven't really talked about who I am or what I do or what I hope to achieve here. This ties in a little bit to what Splice was saying about Storytime channels having a limited lifespan. I don't know if I can add anything new to the discussion since Splice already does a great job exploring why Storytime animators aren't relatable anymore, but what I can do, hopefully, is try to add a different perspective as someone who is both a fan of a lot of the creators mentioned in the video and as someone trying to make this whole animation YouTuber thing work for me. If I'm being completely honest, I don't actually want to be a Storytime channel. At this point, I consider myself to be an animator who happens to tell stories. I spent so much time considering what kind of channel I wanted to make, I ended up not starting this channel for a long time, precisely because I saw the writing on the wall. I saw the way bigger channels shifted their content away from Storytime. And I'm not delusional. I know I have a boring life, and I know there's a limit to the stories I can tell, and really, not everything should be shared on the internet anyway. I'm still trying to find the kind of content I want to do, but in order to do that, I actually have to make videos first. Not to mention that I'm still trying to develop my skills at this point in my journey. Even if I knew what kind of videos I wanted to make, I wouldn't have the skills to execute them. It's been a slow process, but I'm learning and growing at every stage. I learned how to animate in Clip Studio Paint and OpenTunes for my first video. I learned basic video editing for this video, and the video you're watching right now is the first one where I've made an actual script before recording. I tried to sit and record my thoughts off the top of my head, but after trying to edit the audio, I realized that I was making no goddamn sense. But that's just part of my journey. Some people come out the gate swinging with banger videos, but for the rest of us, we have to struggle through the mediocre stuff first. If I waited until I found the perfect niche to start my channel, I wouldn't have made a single video. Instead, I've chosen to start my channel and find my niche along the way. And when I say niche, for me that really means my purpose. I know I want to do something animation related, but that's all I have so far. Storytime happens to be the easiest starting point in my opinion. There's already an established audience that enjoys these types of videos, so I don't see the need to break my brain trying to invent something new when this niche already exists and works. Something, start with what you know. With all that being said, I made this channel in the hopes of doing more than just Storytime. I hope that one day I'll be able to make videos more like the ones I enjoy watching, while still managing to keep animation at the core of my videos. I can't know for sure how I'll feel about all of this in the future, but for now, I don't want to be limited with the kind of videos I make. Animation is great because you can create just about anything, but I think that can lead to blank page syndrome. Because the possibilities are so vast, it's almost paralyzing thinking about where to start. I actually think I would want to make more educational content. I feel like I'm always learning new things and I'm always itching to talk about the things that I'm learning. But if I started doing educational videos, that means I would have less time to do animation. Not saying it can't be done. Camwing is a great example of someone who merges educational content with animation. But I see myself making more tutorial style videos than video essays. Do you see the dilemma here? I feel like we all know how hard being an animation channel is, but I don't really see anybody talking about it. We're already struggling to make animation, but now we're adding an extra layer of difficulty with also trying to be a content creator. A lot of YouTuber advice just doesn't work for us, so we kind of have to fumble our way through. You know what I mean? And if you are an animation channel, I would love to hear your thoughts. What kind of things do you struggle with? What kind of videos do you enjoy making? Please tell me about it in the comments below. I really thought I had more to say about this because my brain dump was so long, but I think this more focused approach is better than the initial route I was taking. Turns out, as much as I love to yap, one of my natural skills includes cutting extra fluff from my scripts. And thank you to everyone who made it to the end of the video. I'll see you next time.